Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Lace from Sparxxyy and welcome back to another Life is Strange 2 video. Today I'm going to be discussing and shedding my opinion on whether Max and Chloe will make an appearance in Life is Strange 2. I thought this would be a good discussion as there was disappointment surrounding all the Season 2 trailers and the gameplay because, as we can see, there is no Max and Chloe. I was not disappointed as it was evident and stated by the developers themselves in an interview a while back that the story will involve a new cast of characters. However, I guess there is nothing wrong about wondering and theorising on these things, as you never know, we might get a cameo. If not that, I hope there is at least a reference to the two characters or the events that just happened in the first season. Before I jump into everything, I just want to warn you that there will be major spoilers regarding Life is Strange 2 Season 1, Captain Spirit, and the gameplay videos regarding Life is Strange 2. You have been warned. In my opinion, the possibilities of seeing and getting a reference to Max and Chloe is likely, to say the least. We must keep in mind that Season 2 takes place roughly 3 years after Season 1. This would make Chloe 24 years old and Max 23 years old. Also, we were told that the choices we make in Season 1 will impact Season 2. There are also two different endings, sacrificing Chloe or sacrificing Arcadia Bay. Now, if you saved Chloe and sacrificed Arcadia Bay, which by the way is totally the best choice, good on you. Max and Chloe leave what's left of the bay and leave to go to what we assume Seattle to stay with Max's parents or elsewhere, meaning that they are obviously still alive and out there somewhere. To further support that statement that they are clearly still alive, a comic was announced a few months ago and the cover art displayed Max and Chloe holding hands in front of a very destroyed Arcadia Bay, or Max looking at the tornado storm, alone, depending on how you look at it. Now, in Life is Strange 2, Daniel and Sean are travelling through Oregon and whatnot, originally fleeing from Washington to get to Mexico. The chances of them stumbling upon Arcadia Bay are quite likely, as Arcadia Bay is in Oregon. And we can also see Daniel and Sean at the end of Captain Spirit, which is set in Oregon somewhere, so they must have somehow got past Arcadia Bay, or near it, to get to where they are at this current place in Oregon. Now, going back to the comic, we don't know when this comic will be set, if it is just months after the destruction of Arcadia Bay or in 2016, the same time as Daniel and Sean. Perhaps Chloe and Max and Daniel and Sean might bump into each other and have a conversation and spend an episode with them at least. Whether we see Chloe or Max or not, there at least must be a reference to Arcadia Bay. If a town was just suddenly wiped out by a mysterious tornado storm, it's obviously going to be on the news or spoke about among pedestrians, even if it was 3 years ago. It isn't something that is just forgotten. Considering Blackwell Academy was there, which was a famous and prestigious school and offered scholarships to talented individuals, if a whole school was wiped out with youths attending it at the time, then that is something that is definitely unforgotten. That's my first theory. My second take on this is for the people who chose to sacrifice Chloe and save Arcadia Bay. The likelihood of bumping into both is close to none, as Chloe would be dead in this particular timeline. However, as far as we know, Max would still be alive. I doubt that she stayed in Arcadia Bay after she graduated from Blackwell, if she ever did finish her scholarship there. But with Arcadia Bay still being there in this timeline and Chloe being shot and killed in the bathroom of the school, I'm pretty sure there would be references to that event happening. You know, news articles of a young girl who was shot and killed by a former Blackwell student on the campus, or conversations about it amongst passers-by. We can't forget also that Captain Spirit's mother was a student in Blackwell Academy. With what happens if you sacrifice Chloe, another thing to consider is that Blackwell Academy would be in some hot water. Firstly, a student was carrying a firearm on campus and fatally shot a young girl in the bathroom. Also, former student Rachel Amber attended the school but was kidnapped by a well-praised photography teacher, was tortured, drugged, killed and then buried, and the teacher kept it a secret until someone spoke up. Which I believe Max still got Jefferson arrested as she knew what happened to Rachel as she was still missing. So undoubtedly, there must be at least a reference or someone in-game referring to those messed up events happening. Overall, I think the chances of us getting to play as Max and Chloe again are very slim. But what would we do? Despite the plot holes, their story is pretty much too over for another game. Otherwise, it'd just feel too forced and perhaps even oversaturated. That's my theories and opinions on this topic. Do you think we'll ever see Max and Chloe in Life is Strange 2, or have references to Arcadia Bay and the events that unravelled? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media such as Twitter and Instagram. Links to all of those are in the description. With that being said, thanks for watching the video and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye and take care.